There is a note here, sir, that it was turned over to BID.
Yeah, pero hindi sinabi kung sino sa BID ang tumanggap.
Yes, sir. No name, sir.
Yes. Mr. Chair, your Attorney Conte is asking for... Mr. Chair,
Okay. Yes, you're excused.
So yun ang magpapatunay, yung 11 na sinasabi ni Honorable Adjong. Tama? Na na-turn over sa BI.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yes. But in the affidavit of Las Cañas, meron pang nawawalang 10. Because in the affidavit of Las Cañas, in the Dumoy raid, 6 ang patay, 10 ang buhay. And the 10 persons who were alive then were turned over by Carillo to Las Cañas. And according to the affidavit, gusto pa ngang sumama ni Carillo para daliin yung 10. So yun ngayon ang supported by documents. That is why I have another theory doon sa theory ni Honorable Adjong. Kasi tatlo yung grupo ng tao. One, si Alan C. Ang nagsasabi lang ang sitwasyon niya, sinabi ng isang kaibigan ni Mrs. C na patay na yung kanyang asawa. Yung 11, ang ebidensya lang na may 11 na taken from the Arlene Apartments, yung blatter na nandun sa PDEA. Correct, Asay Kumba?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yes. Pero, another document, yung affidavit ni Las Cañas, nagsasabi, may 10 tao pa. What can you say about that, Gerald Villanueva?
I can say anything about Mr. Las Cañas, Mr. Chair. But yung sa Arlene Apartment,
But would you agree that Las Cañas was there in Davao during that time, 2004?
come again, Mr. Chair.
Would you agree that Las Cañas was there in Davao in 2004? Kasi 20 years ago ito eh.
Hindi ko, Mr. Chair, hindi ko kasi kilala si Las Cañas eh. Never talagang nakita ko si Las Cañas at hindi ko siya kilala,
Yeah,
Mr. Chair.
Pero sinasabi ko na ito yung mga dokumento. Samantalang yung mga sinasabi nyo, there's no evidence whatsoever which are available. Di ba? Wala. Pero ito, tama nga yung sinasabi ni Honorable Adjong there's no recourse for us to believe yung sinasabi ni Las Cañas. Kasi nandito affidavit. Subscribe and sworn to. Samantalang yung mga sinasabi ninyo, you cannot offer any piece of evidence. Patay na si Carillo, patay na yung nag-imbestiga kay Jed Pilapilsi. Di ba? Wala. May presenta ba kayo na ebidensya? Aside from these documents na nandyan? Kaya sabi ko, we cannot complete the puzzle simply because some pieces are not available. But we can we can come up with certain conclusions na pwedeng patay na si Alan C. May 10 tao na namatay din at may 11 na tinurn over sa BID. Why? Because it's supported by evidence. Pero yung sinasabi ninyo, wala kayong ebidensya na may pakita sa amin. Hinahanap nga ni Honorable Adjong pero wala. So that is the current situation. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair,
Thank you, Congressman Acop. Yes, Congressman Abante.
I would like to just refer this to Major General Salvador, no? Because there are 2 still active police officers that are involved in the killings. We have actually asked them to be here, no? One is Colonel Patay, who admitted that during his time in Batasan as station commander, that more than 100 people were killed under his command. Ito, command responsibility ito, no? Pangalawa, si Colonel Marcos, who admitted that he was the leader of a contingent of 20 people that went to the jail where Mayor Espinosa was detained. And he told his deputy, a major, to enter the jail with 6 of his men on the basis of a search warrant, and then they got out, and all of a sudden, Mayor Espinosa was killed. Still, these 2 police officers do not have any cases against them. Now, Colonel Marcos has said that all the cases he had were dismissed. Were dismissed. So I would like to find out from General Salvador, what would you do, for example, with these 2 still active police officers? Command responsibility yan.
We will refer the case to the DIDM, Your Honor, the Directorate for Investigation and Detective Management. They are the ones, the offices that oversee cases like this. Of course, with the authority coming from the Chief PNP.
I would strongly suggest, Mr. Chair, that Colonel Patay and Colonel Marcos should be held accountable under the law of command responsibility on the deaths that that happened in their command, Mr. Chair. Also, I'd like to ask Mr. Chair, upon reading the affidavit of Miss Nova Princess Parohinog, I'd like to quote the last 2 paragraphs of this affidavit, where she said, "Despite being innocent, I was wrongly convicted of a crime fabricated by the police. I continue to face prosecution for other baseless charges in which I have no involvement. The Duterte administration's so-called war on drugs has claimed far too many lives, including those of my loved ones. Yet, despite this immense loss and suffering, I refuse to remain silent. I am fighting for justice to the courts, determined to clear my name and to expose the truth, what truly happened, not only in memory of my parents and family members, but also for all the innocent civilians who were mercilessly killed." I have actually mentioned to you, Mr. Chair, that during our hearing in the Committee on Human Rights, that Ms. Nova Princess Paruhinog wrote me a letter asking that she be invited in the hearing. So, I believe that she has the right to be heard, Mr. Chair, because I believe that she has a lot of things to say about what happened to her and her family during the war on drugs of the last administration. So, may I make a motion, Mr. Chair, that we, in the next hearing we have, to invite Nova Princess Parohinog and also to invite Herbert Culango, that I believe would be able to corroborate the statement of Kerwin Espinosa on fabricating stories implicating former Senator and Secretary of Justice Lala de Lima. I also would like to invite once again Kerwin Espinosa and Colonel Espinido on the next hearing, Mr. Chair. I so move.
There's a motion to invite the personalities mentioned by Congressman Abante, and this was duly seconded. And hearing no objections, the motion is approved. So, Comsec, please take note of the request of Congressman Abante. with respect to the